Well, welcome back to the Gobby Gaffer, and it's part 7 now of this live stream managing Portsmouth Ladies. And I have wanted to manage a ladies team in FM26 along the way somewhere, and this seemed like the ideal opportunity. And Portsmouth Ladies a really big challenge because my first season last season we were basically relegation fodder and nobody gave us a chance, and that was how it was at the beginning of the season. But I made a few tweaks and managed to a fifth place finish with them, which was really beyond all my wildest dreams. So we're into the second season now. We've done a transfer window, and where we started off not too badly. I think that at the end of the last live stream on Monday, we were in fourth place, I think. But we had actually just got battered by Bristol City 5-1, who do seem to have our number. Okay, let me just shut that down there. Let's jump into the game, shall we? And let's have a look. So next game is... When is the next game now? Like as you can see there, 5-1 battering. 4th of November. Right, we're very nearly on that, aren't we? So it's Wolves away from home. So let's just make sure there's no messages. There's actually quite a few. Right, let's jump into this game and let's see how we do. So it was always going to be a tall order, this Portsmouth Ladies save, because we don't have any money. They're not the greatest team in the world. But like I say, because you see there, 8 games played, and we are in 4th place with 14 points. So we've not done too bad. But playing Bristol City is not ideal because they really have our number, and they just beat us every time. Okay, let's jump into right. So we're playing with 2 strikers, Woolley and Polly up front. I think this is all pretty what. The jury's out on Graham. Graham is a centre back, but I was after a defensive midfielder, and there weren't that many around. And she seemed to have the attributes that could play as a defensive midfielder. So I am trying her there. Unfortunately, at the moment, it doesn't. With 8 games played now, she's played there for most of them. It doesn't seem to be working. She doesn't seem to be learning it. So maybe I might just make her a centre back and going for a DM at some stage. Okay, let's jump into the game. And let's see whether we can get 3 points out of this one. I mean, I don't think there's much chance of us getting promoted, to be honest. But, I mean, even if we did get promoted, we don't have a lot of money to compete with the big clubs. Wild in there makes quite a decent block, but then loses the ball anyway. Okay, so it's Wolves, first highlight, and springing the ball out from the right-hand side. And we need to kind of repel this or win the ball back, go on a counter, ball's in the back of the net. So we are 1-0 down. Has that been allowed? Hiya, Stevie, how are you doing? Hiya, Stuart. I keep whacking these bloody live streams in, hoping that people can make it, but it is what it is. Anyway, we're 1-0 down against Wolves already, so not ideal. So let's go on positive, and let's see whether we can give them a demand more in-game. So apparently that's not the thing to do. Ball over the top. Okay, now I think we can give them a demand more. So we have had 4 shots, a better XG than Wolves, but Wolves have done the right thing and put the ball in the back of the net. Just watch this. Didn't know you didn't get a notification. I don't know how YouTube works, to be honest, Stevie. It baffles me sometimes. You know, I mean, like a tiny channel like mine, I need all the help that I can get in advertising it. And if YouTube are not bothered in advertising when I'm online, then I don't know what the answer is, to be quite honest. I'm guessing they're busy promoting the channels that have got 1 million subscribers and get 350,000 views every. Maybe that's what they're doing. I don't know. They do seem to promote those channels a lot more than the tiny channels. Primers through here. What can she do with this? We've already had. Oh, it's gone in the back of the net. That Rosie Slater. That's quite a nice goal. Quite a nice goal. I'm used against moving clubs in a save, but in my Bristol City save, I've been moving around. Quite fun. Yeah, I mean, I do. I like to. I mean, the two saves I'm doing, I'm not going to move because they're only they're kind of stopgap saves, if you will, until November. Although November is quite a way away, but I did, Stevie. Yeah, I did. I did put a post up. Yeah, like I say, it doesn't help. It doesn't help tiny channels like mine, does it? When you know you put a post on and then people don't get. Let's go, Pompey. I mean, we have got level, so anything is possible at the moment. Yeah, it's very annoying that I mean, of course, YouTube is a business, and they are going to they're going to promote the channels that make them the most money. I don't really make them any money, do I? Although quite a few of my videos are monetized, not by me, by YouTube. Great tackle there by Wilding. Floated back in, headed out, and Polly picks the ball up. Um, yeah, it's a bit annoying, really, but I suppose it is what it is. I mean, I've run many businesses in my time when I was working, and oh, that's a nice goal from Polly as well, left-footed. And I mean, I suppose anything that you do that doesn't make you any money is kind of negative, isn't it, really? You always want to be making money and whatever. See the very top, creating an awesome team with new gens. That's my favourite way to play. Hiya, Mike. Yeah, I mean it sounds a very romantic idea, that does. Yeah, Stuart. I mean it's. So I was playing the Lulatano save this morning, and just giving a little bit more thought to the console version and what I would like to see in it. And it's. I mean, obviously I'm here to be corrected, but my view on the console version is I don't do my own training, so somebody must be doing that because there's a set training schedule being set up. I'm guessing it's my assistant manager who's done that. So and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get all the backroom staff Brazilians because it's a Brazilian save. So I actually my assistant manager was Portuguese, and he was well. I mean, to say he was useless at doing anything, attacking, defending, fitness, tactic, or any of that. I mean, he was just incompetent for them all. He was great at the things that the game says he should be good at, which is player ability, player potential, and what's the other one? Three things. But in my head, I'm thinking, right, okay, that's fine. But in the PC version, I would let my assistant manager be those three things. He could be excellent at viewing players' ability and potential because in the PC version, and I got a bit annoyed with it today because I thought, you know what, I don't know who's doing the training here. If I had the PC version now, I would be saying, right, I need the best attacking coach I can get, the best defensive coach I can get, the best goalkeeping coach I can get, and so on and so on. And I've done it so many times in the PC version, and it's fun, it's interesting, and you feel involved. In this, you just don't. I mean, I'm looking to try and get the Lolitano team ticking over, playing well, training well. Who's doing the training? No idea. No idea. So I don't know. I got very frustrated with it today. It's a business decision, different target audience, not a hardware limitation. I mean, I think you're right, Mike, but I think there are things without making the game. I mean, I'm guessing that ridiculously and insultingly, they're dumbing the game down for the younger audience, and that's ridiculous. But I don't think it would be taking the game too much further away from that if they actually gave us a decent staffing capacity. So that, you know, I mean, even if I only had one attacking coach, one defending coach, a fitness coach, and a goalkeeping coach, that would do. That would do. You know, I mean, I know in the PC version you can have multiple depending on what level you're at. But if they just gave me that, and then I could say, right, okay, I know where my coaching is being done now because I don't do it, and I've no idea who's doing it. Guessing it's the assistant manager. My Portuguese assistant manager in that department was worse than rubbish. So obviously I've upgraded him. I've gone for a Brazilian. He's not a lot better, but at least he is better. I'm not really bothered about the assistant manager looking at players' ability and all of that kind of thing, because that's what my chief scout, my director of football are for. So I don't really understand this with the assistant manager. I don't really get it. Particularly in the console version, I don't know what he does. In my head, he does the training. If he does, we need a better one. But, you know, does he do all of the attacking, defending, fitness, goalkeeper coach? What does he do? Does he have people under him that we don't see? It's very frustrating. So, yeah, Stuart, I mean, you know, there are lots of things that we would like to see in FM27. Whether we'll get to see any of them, I don't know. My suspicion is, would be like Mike says, that they basically dumb down the console version, and it's always going to stay like that, which is a little bit of a shame. Right, okay, we're addressing the team. Get off my soapbox now. Right, let's go into the second half. So we've turned this one round, so we're losing 1-0, and now we're winning 2-1. And that's true, and I agree. But from the perspective of a young gamer who bought the game to play a couple of seasons for the Champions League with Real Madrid, all these extras just makes it complicated. Yeah, I know. I mean, I have to say that I've had more traction playing the console version than I have playing the PC version, but I'm having little thoughts at the moment that if FM27 doesn't improve in the areas I want it improved in, I'm having very tiny thoughts at the moment about possibly going back to the PC version, because there are so many things in that are much more true to life, and it makes you you feel involved in the game, don't you? I mean, the staffing in this, you just don't feel involved in at all. Like I say, who's doing the training? The training is massive in football. You know, your coaching, your training, your fitness, your goalkeeping, they're massive in football. Who's doing it? No idea in the console version. It's the more I think about it, and I did have a good think about it today while I was dickering about trying to find a Brazilian. Um, the more I think about it, the more I think that um, that should be expanded. And if it isn't, then it's a bit of a Mickey Mouse game, isn't it? Really. We're actually winning 4-1 now, so I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Right, let's come out of the Gegenpress and let's go into this counter attack. Slater is looking tired though. Who do I bring on in there? Oh, it's Mustaki, isn't it? Mustaki. That's it. Right, we just have to make sure that everything is okay here. Yep. Yep. Okay, we don't need to bust a gut now. So we are winning 4-1. We've had 20 shots now, 11 on target. I do like the console version. It's I mean, I always in my head, like live streaming, I always think live streaming needs to be quick and snappy, because it's not quick and snappy, people are going to get bored and go away. So the PC version, if I was spending an hour looking for a new attacking coach, a defensive coach, a fitness coach, 2 goalkeeping coaches, a head physio, a physio's under him, medical, not medical staff, whoa. But I mean, you know what I mean? If I don't know how interesting that would be for people. I mean, the console version does lend itself very well to live streaming because it is a lot quicker and snappier. I don't know. I did today. I did. I badly missed the console version today for the first time, really, because I just thought, you know what? If I could set my team up now with all of the proper training, then I would feel a lot better about it. Because at the moment, let's say things are not going very well in a save, and you might think, okay, this might be the training. My coaches might not be up to scratch, but who are they? Where are they? What scratch is that? We don't know. We don't know any levels or anything. I mean, maybe they will change it. I don't know. We can only hope, can't we? Right. Okay. Let's have a look. Well, Rutherford can come on for Woolley. We'll do that. So I've got this in the past, but I imagine you are very upset with Sony and their plans for digital only. Yeah, very upset, Ginger. Very, very upset indeed. Not ideal that for somebody like me. I get it though. It's a business decision, isn't it? But it's weird. Like when you see these company like Sony that are making vast amount of profits and multimillionaire, that okay. I mean, every business wants to improve and wants to improve the bottom line, but it's like, I mean, all you're doing there is you're hitting the people who don't have a lot of money and who rely on buying discs, and then when they finish with them, being able to trade them in or even swap them with their mates. But making it all digital, that's just going to a place where nobody can do any of that. So I don't know. Right, I'm going to bring Gilmore and North on. They're centre backs, but I don't have any DMs. Yeah, I have got Ross, haven't I? But I've not. He must be injured. She. Right, let's confirm those. If you have joined the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I'm managing Portsmouth Ladies. Did I win the last game the other night? No, I didn't. I got absolutely battered by my arch nemesis, Bristol City. They must love playing us twice a season, minimum, because we always get them in the cup as well. We've got beat twice this season by them already. But yeah, they beat us 5-1. Stevie. One thing that really annoys me is when you have some dead wood that you want to get rid of, place them on the transfer list, and no offers are made. Oh, Stuart, I mean, we can't go there because I'm going to start losing my rag, and that's another thing that's happened to me today. I told you that, that's all. The Portugal save is just a bit of a fun save, and I've made the condition that we can only have Brazilians in the team. So that first season, and it really showed the system up for what it is and what it does and how it's coded. And I had 16 Portuguese players. I put them all on the transfer list, and I got that default message: no offer for 16 players. Really? Not one single offer for 16 of those. Not one offer. No, because it's coded in. It's a boss. It's a level of difficulty. It's a curveball. Drives me absolutely mad. I've said it before. They know that's off that. Sports Interactive know that we are all addicted to football. And when you're addicted to something, you'll do it even though it drives you mad. And they've got us. They've got us like that, haven't they? Hiya, Emre. How are you doing, mate? Yeah, I mean I do love the game, but I love it and hate it in equal measures, and it's weird. It's a weird thing to get your head round. But the transfer system, my God, does it need overhauling? It really, really needs overhauling. But they won't do it. They've had so many opportunities to do it. They just won't do it. And you know that they won't. Because essentially, I've said it before, I'm banging my head against a brick wall here, but I've said it before. Essentially, they're creating a computer game. And computer games are meant to be fun, silly, hard, annoying, bosses that you can't beat. That's what computer games are, essentially. And they're doing that with Football Manager. Well, that's good, Emre. That's good. Okay, a 5-1 win there. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. But yeah, I mean, if that didn't test it out, I mean, I've been doing it today on the Lulitano save, and there's a couple of players there I want to sell. And I mean, like Tazati, the left winger. So this is another thing. So Tazati, I signed him as a left winger, and the game made me pay ridiculous wages for him. It's like 3,200. They made me pay ridiculous wages for him. So this season, I've gone to playing without any wingers, and I thought, right, okay, then I'll move Tazati on. I think I got him on a free, so I'll make some good money on him. I think he was valued at about 89,000, which is quite a lot of money in that save. So I thought, right, I'll put him on the market, and even if I get 60,000 for him and get his wages off the books, then I can do something different with what I'm doing different here. But no, today I got him down to 15,000, I think. Still no offers for him. So I thought, right, sod you. I took him off the market, and I'm actually playing him now as an attacking midfielder. And believe it or not, he's scoring goals and creating. So, it's just ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. The game is so ridiculous when it comes to that kind of thing. But it's like so the message for Cesate every single time was no offers to Cesate. XYZ clubs think his wages are in excess of what they're prepared to pay. You made me pay that. The game made me pay that. So once again, is that coded in? So players are on top money that nobody else can afford, and then you'd come to try and move them on. I need to calm down. Right, if you have joined the live stream, it's we're playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and believe it or not, I do quite like the game. But there are things about it that wind me up left, right, and centre. Right, what we're playing next now, we're playing on the 8th. So I think we will put a few days rest in there. Oh, wrong key. Oh no, my keyboard's miles over there. No. Oh, actually, I can do this, can't I? It's going to be a bit long-winded, but I've left my keyboard over there. I'm not getting up to get it. Right, okay, let's do it that way. Rest players for 2 days. Keep your head. It's just, I mean, I've had a torrid time with Lulutano today. I've had a real torrid time with it because it was coming up to the transfer window and I was trying to move players on and the game did its usual thing. Because now, I know when I take over a new club and I'm saying, right, I don't need you, don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. As I'm doing it and putting them on the transfer list, I know it's a waste of time. I'm wasting my fingers' energy clicking buttons because you'll just get the message, no offers for 4 players. You just know it. And it shouldn't be like that. It really shouldn't. It really, really annoys me. And then the staffing was another thing as well. I'm like trying to find Brazilian staff. And you're like, but I don't even know, even if I bring this assistant manager in, is he going to do the training? Is he not going to do the training? I don't know who does the training in the console version because I'm not doing it. I'm leaving it to Matt. Oh, I'm just repeating myself now. Right, let's crack on. Well, that was a very good win, wasn't it? That was a very nice win indeed. Well, let's just have a look at this. Bump, 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 bump. So we're still 4th then. Little bit of daylight between us and Sunderland now. We've got 4 points between us and Charlton. Who was that we played? Our Wolves, bottom of the league. That's weird for me because very often I struggle against the bottom teams and then I can beat the top teams, but just absolutely battered Wolves there. We need to play Bristol City again now and absolutely pace them because I'm a bit sick and tired of playing Bristol City. And I mean, if we've played them twice this season already, we got beat 2-1 in the League Cup and 5-1. So they put 7 goals past us, Bristol City. When do we play them again? Down here. March. Well, that won't be in tonight's episode, innit? Yeah, I was a bit shocked actually when I closed the live stream on Monday. I'd actually put 6 new subscribers on. I mean, I've lost 1 since, but 6 new in one evening that's some going that for me. I was pretty chuffed. It's weird though, my clicks don't seem to start moving until, I don't know, like maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock, which most people are thinking about going to bed then, aren't they? So I think to get those kind of clicks, I need to be on for at least 3 hours, maybe 3.5. Oh, so this will be a bit of a test now. We are at home, but we're playing at Ipswich. Right, well, I don't see any reason to change this. I'm getting very worried about Graham. Getting very worried about her because she's just not training up to that position at all. So she's on 6 appearances, 1 goal, 1 assist, 6.97. What I do, some sort of the trainers use the individual training. Yeah, I usually use that for my younger players. I tend to, I mean, quite a few of these, the young girls in this team, I've got on individual training plans. Right, I think we're going to go into that. Ross is on a fitness. Ross needs to play some football, actually. Let's drop Ross in there. And let's put Rutherford in the middle. We need to do a little bit of rotation. You can train Graham into a DM. Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about, Stu. I've actually, when I brought her in July, was it? I put her straight on a training regime to play DM, but she's not learning it at all. I what? Modded FM26. It's so fun. Well, you're playing the PC version, are you, Emre? Obviously, you are. Yeah, Stuart, I have done that. I mean, she is on individual training, but she's just not. She's not improving at all, really. I mean, her determination's gone up 15, but she's just not learning that position. I mean, I do this a lot. You know, I train young players in positions that they are, and I've done it a lot. And by this time now, they're proficient in the position. She's not, so not quite sure what's going on. Right, let's go into the game. Made 1 or 2 little changes there, done a bit of rotation. Yeah, it is quite fun, isn't it, Emre? Modding games. Obviously, with the console version, we don't have that facility. So back on the teeny tiny ground. Same again, girls. If you can, 5-1 would be very nice. Same again. Pick it up. That's the one. Spread yourselves out. You're all in a big group in the middle of the pitch. Well, on the centre line there. Nice, Jess Woolley. Woolley's scoring a few goals, isn't she, from that position? I didn't really have her down as a centre forward, but she's scoring a few goals. Nice little cross. Hiya, Master Mate. How are you doing? How did I put a mouse on the PS5? I have a keyboard and mouse, a wireless keyboard and mouse, and just plug the into the USB port on the PS5. Just plug it in there, and it's plug and play. Hiya, Daniel, mate. Yeah, not too bad at all today. Yeah, not bad at all. I've been playing Avatar most of the day today. I did Lulatano this morning. I did a little bit of that, and then I went on Avatar. And I've been on that all afternoon. Very good game, but very complicated. There's parts of it that are quite easy to understand, but then there's other parts that are, because like the crafting in it, so like to make gear, and you do get quite a few quests that are to make food and meals and whatever, um, and to find the ingredients for them, it's a nightmare. And it's very clever, because if you get to a tree or a bush and you've got to pick some fruit off it, you basically have to you basically have to it's R2, I think it is, to um to like pull it, but then you have to be very gentle with it and pull it in the right direction so it comes off in one piece, and then it's usable. So it's quite, but finding the fruit and stuff in the first place, it's quite complicated. It's very Assassin's Creed, and I like that though. A bow and arrow, Assassin's Creed, absolutely love it. It's my kind of game. Um, yeah, Master, that's all you do. You just wireless keyboard and mouse. If you've got access to one, just plug the dongle into the USB port on the PS5, and it should start straight away. Portsmouth dominating. Well, we're winning 1-0. We won the last game 5-1, so I don't know whether I'd say we're dominating. I see my last save that Groningen's manager is insecure, bringing back memories. What a save, the Groningen save. Yeah, I know. It's great though. Live streaming is really good for, I love that kind of thing, because, it's great when you get people involved in the story, and I do like that. It's a very pleasing part about live streaming. Whoa. This new goalkeeper, Burns, looked a little bit flaky when she first came in, but she's actually not looking too bad now. Okay, Ipswich putting a bit of pressure on here. I mean, they will do, because they're just behind us in the league, aren't they? So I'm more than certain that they'll equalise. Nice from Slater. That very dangerous back pass to the goalkeeper. I can see one of them going in sooner or later. Okay, you've got to play through this press now. That's the ball to do it. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Oh, unlucky. Shitang Wendell to Lulitano. He's Brazilian. Yeah, good point. Did I pick up? Yeah, I did. Let me have a quick look. I can actually reach this, unlike my keyboard. Rise of the Ronin as well. I got Rise of the Ronin, so I'm hoping that one will be all right as well. But there's loads of playing in Avatar. It's like the map's massive, and I've covered very little of it up to now. So you're in the Saudi league, right? Yeah, I mean, that in theory that should be quite an interesting save to do. I wouldn't mind doing that myself, just to see what kind of money's knocking about there. I mean, to be honest, whatever save you're doing, it's usually 50% of the teams that come in are Saudi teams. That's a nice header to Woolley. Signed Gilberto Mora for Lulitano. Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing he will be a lot. I've had him before. I'm guessing he'll be a lot of money. The big problem I've got with Lulitano, and I think I did say this on Monday, or did I do it in one of my speeches in the game? But I don't know whether Lulitano will have a ceiling. I'm not sure. Nice goal from Primer. She does that a lot, doesn't she? There's just no money there at all. And that ground holds 30,000. I think if and when we get in the Premier League, I think we'll be lucky to get 5,000-6,000 in there. There's just no money in there at all. But it's those saves are. I mean, I'd love to sign the likes of Gilberto Mora. I'd love to do it, but we just don't have that kind of money. I mean, Gilberto Mora would cost money. I don't know how much, but I don't pay for players. All my players I'm picking up on free transfers. So that's just how it is there. It's 2-0. We've won the ball there. Is that going in? Oh, here we go. We're punching again. Oh, but this time. Ooh. Yeah, funds would go out the window, definitely. It's a decent game if you like the Eastern culture, samurais, ninja, etc. Try got its sequel. Right, yeah. Yeah, I think I will be going for 007 for my next game. I used to start in men's saves to get him. Yeah, Paz is another one, isn't he? Mora, Paz, they're all young players I've had in Football Manager. But you do need to be with a successful club to sign them kind of players because you don't have the money at all. But it's like it's finding the next Gilberto Mora, it's finding the next Wendell, isn't it? That's what it's all about. It's all about finding those players next off. Right, Slater, Mustaki. We need to get Rouse in the team, or into the get playing some football. Wilding will bring Bull on for. Primer. Let's bring Whitefoot on up front. What's that for? We'll make all 5 changes, I think. Let's bring Gilmore on for Ross. Hi Jason, are you all right, mate? If the Lutano save is becoming difficult and not general, there was the option to leave. No, no, don't get me wrong, Stu. I'm just, it was put to me there that, to go and sign Gilberto Mora, and I was just making the statement that I don't have the money to sign Gilberto Mora. I am enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. It's very fun, just having Brazilians. But I was just making the point that, I mean, I'm guessing I wouldn't even be able to afford Wendell because I don't buy players. I bring them all in on frees. So, yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying it, Stuart. Absolutely. Thoroughly enjoying it. But it is going to be interesting, like I say, to see what level they can get to. They might have a ceiling where they can't get any better because the financials will dictate that, won't they? But another nice 2-0 win there against Ipswich. Very nice. To go with some more at Southport as a 35-year-old. Seldom used veterans, right? Finding regens is the next best thing. Yeah, I mean, I thoroughly enjoy it, Daniel. It's great. Yeah, we did all right there again. So that's is that going to take us up into third? It does. So we've got Bristol City, Leicester, and then us. So we're doing all right at the moment. So once again, little tweaks to the tactic and formation have turned it around a little bit. Okay, 15th of November. Right, we'll let them get some training in now, I think. It's actually way too easy to find news ends of FM. I have to pace myself. Winning everything by season 7. I have 1 billion in the bank. Oh God. If there is anybody who's joined the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I am managing Portsmouth Ladies, which is quite an interesting, it's a different dynamic altogether. I'm quite enjoying this. It's all right. If there is anybody in the stream who's not subscribed yet, my next target is 1,700. I'm 2 off that now. The big target is 2,000, but hopefully I'll get there sooner rather than later. Yeah, I was really pleased on Monday when I came off and I got 6 new subs. I did lose one though. I think I lost it today. So I don't know what Bristol City have battered Stoke 5-0. Yes, I mean, I'm subscribed to loads of YouTube channels, and to my knowledge, I've never unsubscribed to a channel. I mean, they would have to do something pretty nasty and naughty for me to unsubscribe. So, I don't know, it's weird. YouTube is just weird. Like Stevie said before, I put a post up, and he said he didn't get any notifications. So, I don't know why that is. Right, okay. What footed is she, Graham? Right. Right, Kins, it's left or right. Ross is right only. Can Ross play make? Ross can certainly play make. Right, okay. Okay, I'm going to move Graham back into the well, not move her back. She's never played there for me. But she's definitely not training up as a DM. I don't know why that is. I'm not sure. Right, let's do a little bit of shuffling round. Let's put Rouse back in the middle. Let's bring Bull out here. Just do a little bit of changing round. I mean, what that does do for me is it means I can rotate my centre backs then, because the other ones I brought in are not that great. They're only backups really, where Graham is a definite starter. Looking like in Wolfsburg, I have 79 million in the bank, and the board just reduced my transfer budget. Right, I've had that happen to me as well. Yeah, and it's hard to resist when you find the best 16-year-old left back you've ever seen playing in Colombo, but you already have the best 2 left backs in the world already in the team. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a cracking. He's on loan, but I've got a cracking fullback, Angelo. Brilliant. He's only 18 years old, and he's going to be a bit of a superstar. I'm assuming. Yeah, I have. I did manage. I mean, managing in Portugal is tough. In the fourth and the third divisions, you have to jump over so many hurdles to get into the second. I think the second's a lot more straightforward now. But I mean, I've always enjoyed it in Portugal. Yeah, I've always enjoyed it in Portugal. I mean, there's some great Portuguese players about, aren't there? But then the Brazilians, you can bring them in, speak the lingo, so it's great. I don't, Daniel. No. I mean, well, I suppose the my second tactic is well, no, it's not. It's a counter-attacking, cautious mentality. So basically, Primer comes over here. So I guess essentially, yeah, I do have a winger formation, but it's more of a cautious mentality to just hold on to a lead, basically. You're on an updated database. I mean, that is one of the good things, isn't it, Emre, about the PC version is that you can get all of these skins and these, the like I see quite a lot of like Omega Luke does it a lot. Tom FM does it a lot. Put this thing up on. I'm doing this, and I'm like, I wish I could do that, and that sounds really fun, but I can't do that in the console version. Spend a ton of money on their academies, our Wonder Kid factories. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to getting into the first division, Mike, if I can. But it's one of those, isn't it? Am I going to be able to or not? Right, Rutherford 2-2. Right, I think we'll give that a go, shall we? Playing Plymouth. Let's go to the match. Downloaded one, then a big transfer. Comes from us, I need to start again. Right, more of the same, girls. More of the same. So are we playing in our playing in? I do like this away kit, the white shirt with blue shorts. I do like that one. It's good. You got 12,000 views on your first ever save on YouTube. Really, bloody hell! Oh, I've been doing this for years, Emre, and I've got nowhere near that. Oh, they've been putting them away, haven't they? What a shame. If you have just joined the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I am managing Portsmouth Ladies. Whoa, what was that? Gordon Bennett. What's my favourite player across all saves? Oh, God. I've had a lot of them. I mean, Z-Mash probably would take a bit of beating. Did like Z-Mash. Very tactical, technical, I should say. Oh, frame of the goal. Go on, Polly. You're on your own, though. You're going to have to cut back with that. Yeah, you've lost it. Ran into trouble. How she missed that. She makes Madueke look like prime Messi. I love the setup, Gaffer. Just sub. Thanks very much for that, Toby, mate. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, if there is anybody who's not subbed, then do a Toby. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I'm a couple away from 1700, but 2000 is the big one that I'm aiming for. I don't know whether we're going to have to go positive here because we're not scoring, are we? Oh, say Rouse, is that offside? It's been given. Whoa, what did Rouse do then? Nice. My next save is going to be starting with a female manager and getting her to top of the Hall of Fame rankings in Europe. Still haven't decided on the starting team though. You know what? When I started this save, it never occurred to me to have a female manager. I suppose I should have done really. So what? Are you playing Football Manager, Toby? And if you are you playing the PC or the console version? Oh, Polly's in again. Don't get too wide with it. Oh, what a finish. She can finish, can't she, that Polly on her left foot? A lovely finish again. Very, very nice indeed. I just think it's, if they've taken the trouble to put it in the game, I think it's, it's a bit rude not to do, isn't it, to start a women's save? Oh, you're playing the PC, right? Okay then. So this will be a bit of a culture shock for you. I've already had a rant tonight about the things that are missing out of the PC version. So I've already had a rant about that. I'm hoping that the FM27 will be a better version, but we very much doubt it. First time in. Ooh. All I know is her first name will be Pepper in honour of Pep. Have we scored again? Jess Woolley, bloody hell. My next save will probably be Groningen in honour of Gigi. Oh my God. Pepper. Oh dear. Love it. Well, we're winning 3-0 here. We've had 13 shots, 5 on target, next year 1.95, and it's not even half time yet. How long have you been streaming? Do you edit your own videos? Just had a scroll through page. Love it. Yeah, I do. How long have I been streaming? Did I stream FM24? I think I did, didn't I? I've probably been streaming about 18 months or something like that. Yeah, it's yeah, I used to be a computer engineer, Toby. And my hobby is like photography, videography, and that kind of thing. And basically, I got into this in lockdown because I watched somebody called Alujo playing it, and I really got into it. And then one day he was kind of talking, and I thought, you know what? I could do this because I've got editing software and I can talk for England. That's why I've called myself the Gobby Gaffer, because I can talk for England. So I'm sure my early videos are not great, just getting used to it. But yeah, I do all my own editing, all my own sound effects, thumbnails. I do it all myself. But I'm not monetized. I don't. I've no interest in being monetized. Please, right, okay. I streamed in FM23, did I, Jason? It's a long time ago. I'm an old man now and I forget these things. I did. So did I? Right. Okay then. Emre, will you ever change club? It's your. No, I won't, Emre. Not in these. Not in the Lulitano and this Portsmouth Ladies. No, they're not journeyman saves. They're just really. Just having a bit of fun doing something until FM27 comes out. So I've no intention of jumping clubs. No. I will be doing something else different after the Portsmouth Ladies as well. I don't know what yet. We might need to have a bit of a think tank to decide what I'm going to do. But I just wanted to have a go at women's football. I don't want to change club. I'm just going to do Portsmouth. Please do a Marbella save. It's such a good team to do a road to go. Marbella, right? Okay. First save was Groningen, then moved to Leverkusen, and then FM26. Bloody hell, Stuart! You like Stevie? You've got like a mind like a computer. Is your full-time job? Well, I'm retired now, Emre, but I used to be a computer engineer. I retired because when I remember going out and doing my very last computer repair, and it's about 2 or 3 miles from where I lived, and I went out to do it, and obviously it'd been on the news and stuff about COVID and whatever, so it was a bit scary, and I was like, should I stop going in people's houses or? And anyway, it just so happens the man's house I went to repair his computer, he'd had his son in hospital the day before. I think he'd fallen over at football or something. And basically, the nurses had said to him that whatever you're hearing in the news, it's 10 times as bad as that. We're all getting ready with PPE and everything. And this was like Preston Royal Hospital. And I thought, oh, right, okay then. So I fixed his computer, came home, and then I just shut the business down. So that was like, 6 years ago now. So I just retired, and then, I didn't do this straight away, but yeah, that is something I enjoy doing, Toby. Weirdly, if I didn't enjoy video editing, making thumbnails, designing backdrops and soundtracks and all of that kind of thing, and I didn't like sitting in front of a camera with lights on me and talking, I would have given this up a long time ago, because it's a buffoon of a game. But I'm addicted to it, so I play it even though it drives me mad. And then this is why I'm always asking for subscribers, because when you get likes, when you get views, when you get people coming in the comment section and like remembering saves that you've done, remembering players that you've had, and reminiscing a bit, that's great. I love it. It's fantastic because you're building a bit of a community, and I like that. It's. I've been doing 18 months now. This live streaming. The first night I came on, I didn't know whether I'd get any viewers or not, and if I wasn't getting any viewers after like 6 weeks, I probably would have given it up. But fortunately, I'm very lucky. A lot of people have come in, and a lot of people have stuck with me, and that's great. Addicted to a buffoon game must be a special game then. It's not necessarily the game, is it, Stuart? It's football. I am addicted to football. There is no doubt about it. I'm addicted to Manchester City. I would watch Manchester City having a tea party, because I'm just addicted to the players, the club, and everything about Manchester City. I'm addicted to it. So, most computer games. I did well with Avatar this afternoon. I played that for about three and a half hours. But most computer games I play, even though I love them, I can only play them for a certain amount of time because then I get a bit bored and I'm like, right, okay, I'll give it a rest now. Football Manager, I could put it on at 9 o'clock in the morning and still be on at 9 o'clock at night. I'm so, this is why, and I know people must get sick and tired of me moaning about the game, but I love this game. I absolutely love this game with a passion, and I want it to be the best game that I've ever played. And at the moment, it's far from it, and that upsets me. It really upsets me because the amount of time I put into this, I've 3 standalone videos a week, possibly 3 live streams a week. I'm playing it at weekend, and I have such a passion for the game, and I'm desperate. I'm desperate for it to be a cracking game, and it just isn't, and it really annoys and upsets me. I just hit 6K on YouTube, Scubber. Well done, Emre. Nice. This YouTube business is just a temporary stop before GG is handed the Manchester City job. Yeah, they've just brought Maresca in him interim. They'll be ringing me up soon. What was the best Man City team you've ever seen? For example, 22-23 City. I would still say, for the nostalgia, I would still say the Belley Summerby team for me. I know we've had some amazing teams recently, but I'm not a big fan of the money in the game. I don't like it. Haaland's on £500,000 a week. That's obscene. It's absolutely obscene. When there's people struggling, when hospitals are struggling to cope, and schools are having to do raffles to raise money to buy books, it's absolutely obscene. Back then, I used to stand on the Kippax every week, and I felt like Colin Bell, Francis Lee, Mike Summerby. I felt like they were my mates. I had pictures of them on my bedroom wall. I went to watch them at Wembley many times. I've been all over the country watching City at that time. So yeah, we've had some great sides. Recently. I mean, Yaya Toure, I'll be fixated in my mind. Him bombing down the centre of the pitch, and defenders are just bouncing off him. De Bruyne bending that ball in for Haaland to run onto. Edison with his pinpoint straight into somebody's boot. We've had some amazing players, but I still would say, because those years, the when you're formulating yourself. Let's get into the second half here. What am I waffling for? Yeah, that's when and those were very happy years for me. Starting to get into football and watching football and finding that I had a real passion for it. Yeah, absolutely love that. Be grateful you got Haaland at Silver. Yeah, well, I mean, next season's going to be very interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing whether Anderson is allowed to do them defense splitting balls, and because you never know, do you know? Pep Guardiola did not like what's his face, the French lad, Cherokee. Didn't like him, did he? Because he did fancy flicks and tricks, and he didn't like him. That Rabona that he did for Phil Foden to score that goal, he was on the touchline. I don't think he even celebrated. He was just like shaking his head. And you're like, what are you doing, Pep? You're ruining somebody's talent there. So hopefully Maresca will let them be a little bit more. The whole James Trafford thing. He's going to Leeds now. 40,000. What have my club done there? It's an absolute disgrace the way they've treated James Trafford. Absolute disgrace. Right, so who do I have to go on that side? I don't think I have anybody, do I? Oh, I've got this Owen, haven't I? Let's stick Owen out there. Rutherford can come on. We'll give Polly a rest, actually. In fact, we'll bring White foot on up front. What we on? 70 minutes. I'll make all the subs, I think. Centre backs. Centre backs. Right, I've not put Cone on the bench, have I? And then DMs. We'll bring on North, I think, for Ross. That'll do us. Because I've decided to play slightly differently since I made all the signings. We don't have enough players really for some positions. Oh, Mustaki, what have you done there? Good goal. Let's just skip that. You're doing 2 journeyman saves at once. It's it's not an easy thing to do, running 2 saves at once. I get mixed up with players. I start doing a live stream expecting somebody who's playing in my other save to be playing attacking midfielder, and they're not, and then don't understand why. Okay, another 3 points, so we're doing okay. Delighted. Okay, I mean, we're not touching Bristol City, I don't think. Leicester are 6 points ahead of us. And we're doing a lot better now than we were. What we need to steer clear of injuries, because I think it is. I mean, my first 11 are very good, but the my backup squad is a little bit thin on the ground. Oh, we've got Southampton in the League Cup, and then we play Leicester at home. And my favourite team might just be this Spain team for how they play, hopefully. Managers will copy it, including Maresca. Yeah, it's they are a very good side, aren't they? They never seem to panic either, do they? It's a proper Pep mentality that they've got. Don't panic, just keep passing it, and it will. It was weird before Pep Guardiola came to our club. I always kind of thought, like 90 minutes in a football game, you basically have to win it and get the 3 points. But I listened to a lot of Pep's press conferences, interviews that he did, and Pep was always of the mindset that you start a game and you try your best, and if it doesn't work after 90 minutes, you don't panic. If you don't get the points, then you don't get the points. We'll go again next time. And it took me a while to get my head around that. But you see, I think that mentality came from when he played with Barcelona, because there's a famous, I think it was a Champions League game, and it went into extra time, and I think that, well, obviously they were drawing, and he got them all in a huddle, and because he had an amazing team there, absolutely stunning team, and that was his mantra to them. It was just, right, just keep doing what you're doing. Don't change anything. Keep passing the ball. Keep moving the ball, and the goal will come. And it did, and they won the Champions League. And And of course, it's all right well doing that with that Barcelona team. I think he tried to do that quite a few times with the City team, but some of the players that we signed were nowhere near his Barcelona team. We beat you every season. Who do you support, Emre? I've forgotten who you support. Did you hear that Infantino wants to sell the World Cup to private investors who UEFA want their countries to boycott the World Cup now? Infantino shouldn't even be in a job. I thought after the World Cup, I thought all of the nations would have got together and to get him sacked because that Balogun thing was basically cheating, and he should have been sacked by now. Oh, you're a Spurs fan? Yeah. Oh, you are right, Emre. And to be honest, that will continue next season as well because Spurs are signing some good players. Yeah, it's a guaranteed. Whenever we're playing Spurs home and away, it's a guaranteed 6 points for Spurs. Right, where are we? 15th. So we've got 6 days. Should we give them? We'll give them a little bit of rest, I think. Oh, I've left my keyboard over there, so we'll have to do it manually. And this is the problem, isn't it? You click in the wrong box and then they all disappear. Let's give them a couple of days, I think. I can't remember whether I saved it or not. If you have joined the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I am managing Portsmouth Ladies for the first time managing a ladies team. Ellie Brazil, 27-year-old, 55k at Southampton. I mean, she's okay. Nothing special, really, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know what it is about Spurs. I really don't know. Because over the years, we've had different teams, different players, but Spurs always seem to do us. So I don't know what it is. It can't be a mentality thing because there's been different players down for Spurs and City. I just don't know what it is at all. International coming up by the looks of it. Yeah, 21st to the 2nd of December. Right, okay. If there is anybody in the live stream who's not subscribed, I am looking for 1,700 subscribers now. I'm only 2 off that. The big target is 2,000, and hopefully I will get that maybe before FM27. I don't know that. We'll have to see. I'm not too sure. But yeah, subscribing to my channel really helps. I did pick up 6 new subs on Monday. So I was rubbing my hands together thinking, right, if I can pick up 6 in midweek and then 6 on Friday, that's like nearly 20 new subs this week. Got a bit carried away with myself. Yeah, nothing to it, just City getting FM'd by Tottenham in real life. Yeah, it's I don't know. I've kind of given up with the game. It's weird. Like every season, we go into it and you think, right, this season we'll turn it round, and we just don't. I mean, last season when we played Spurs at their place and we were 2-0 up, and then they got booed off the pitch. They came out second half. Don't know what the manager said to them. They got 2 goals and got a 2-2 out of it, and then never did that again all season, and very nearly got relegated. Very weird. Very weird, but that's football for you, isn't it? Right, so we're back in this what's it cup, aren't we? This League Cup. What's going on with Kinzet there? Oh, we've got Kinzet at centre back, have we? Marvellous. Okay, so Kinzet, yeah, and Ross. Graham centre back, Bull. So let's bring Wilding back in. And let's bring Slater back in. Rutherford in midfield. We'll play Owen instead of Primer. And let's give... Well, Cone needs to be on the bench, doesn't she? In fact, Cone can come in for a game and play instead of Ferguson. Let's do that. And let's put Whitefoot up front. Still a little bit of rotation for this game. Oh, hold on a minute. I've not done the stupid outward possession. Right, so Kinzer wants to go there and Ross there. So how did we win that last game then? With that kind of buffoonery going on. Right, okay. Managing Wolfsburg every season. Make new transfer full of optimism. Haven't won a game in August yet. So deflated. You're absolutely spot on, Stuart. It's weird, isn't it? Because like I had an idea for Portsmouth Ladies. I thought, right, I don't want to play with wingers. Let's put two up front. Let's do that. So I designed the team. I spent like, I don't know, was it 3 hours, 1 to 5 hours, something like that, and then another 2 or 3 hours the next day because I love doing that. It's a big part of the game for me. And then we played our first two games and we didn't look like we could kick a ball straight. I mean, I've tweaked it since and we're doing a lot better now, but I am now struggling for players in certain positions. I'm going to get ice cream, but I'll stream in the background. Ice cream, that sounds very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. That I must actually I've been shopping today. I should have done that. I must get myself some magnums, I think, for when the next time I go. Hiya Barry, mate. I hope you reach your target. Forgot to mention playing with Rains Park Vale, the Isthmian League Division 1 Central, and not doing too bad. Right, okay then. Rains Park Vale. Gordon Bennett. But you know, I do love the journeyman saves starting in the lower leagues. It's proper fun. But we're all right, everybody. Emre has just gone for ice cream, so everybody stand by your beds. Ice cream incoming. Did I give that a save then? Right, let's see if we can. I don't think it's not our trophy. This is it. We don't do well in this. We got knocked out last season with a game to spare. Right, okay. Let's see what we can do here. Well, we're playing in the big stadium for this one. Oh, it's Southampton. Of course we will do, won't we? Portsmouth, Southampton. Or they'll be kicking each other all over the pitch, won't they? My God, this is a big game. Portsmouth, Southampton. They don't come much bigger than this, do they? Let's go positive. We've had 4 shots and they've all been on target, but the important thing is putting the ball in the back of the net, and we're not doing that yet. Well won, Wilding. Well won. Nice ball. Good save by the keeper. Good save by the keeper. It's getting a bit darker a bit early now. It's nights are drawing in already. Oh, not great. Gone 1-0 down again. Never mind, we were 1-0 down to Wolves. So, yeah, Ross is going to stick this one in the top corner. Very nearly. Very nearly. I don't know why they're playing this in the big stadium. They could have definitely shoehorned everybody into the small stadium. Oh, keeper. My word, that was poor from their keeper. But we're back on level terms, so that's good. I mean, to be fair, she did have a lot of bodies in front of her. Maybe I'm being a little bit unkind to her there. Let's give them another demand more. Come on, can we nick one just before half time? No? No. Right, we're going to be disappointed about that, ladies, because it's not ideal, that is it really? Right, come on. Kick up the shorts at half time. Let's see whether we can turn it on in the second half. We've had 15 shots and 10 of them have been on target. Let's go attacking because get the ball in the box. If you Polly on the left foot, she's amazing on the left foot. Demand more. We don't like this League Cup, do we? Oh my word. Ellikins it. We've come from behind again. That was a bit of a weird goal, that wasn't it? Was the keeper unsighted again then? She has got a lot of bodies in front of her, hasn't she? I mean, I tell you what, it was a nice turn by Kinzer. Very, very nice turn. Right, I think we're going to go straight into our holding tactic. Wilding is injured. Okay, then. No. Bull can come on for her. Polly's on a red card as well. Right, let's bring Primer on for Polly. Stick her in the middle. Let's do this as well. Primer in there, Rutherford, Owen, Skins at Bull. That's okay. Yep. Confirm them. Subs have not been made yet, so Wilding is still on the pitch. I think she was injured in between games once. She probably should have given her a bit of a rest. Go on, Slater. Can we make it 3? We certainly can. Polly. She's just going off as well. I think the Southampton goal because I made of ice cream. I think she might have been unsighted. I mean, long shots like that are always hard for goalkeepers when they've got a load of bodies in front of them. Be giving her the benefit of the doubt. Right. Let's bring... we need another DM. Now I've had to move Graham. We need another DM. Who else can we change? I mean, let's bring Mustaki on anyway. She's on a yellow. We'll just do that, I think. We'll just do that. Not looking too bad. You're back, are you, Daniel? Right, okay, good. Good. See, if we can get a little bit further in this League Cup, it will pit us against some First Division teams, which will be quite interesting just to see. Although, to be fair, we can't beat Bristol City, so... But then, we've not played Bristol City with this new improved version, have we? So... Well done, Emre, you've returned. Have you brought us all an ice cream? Just morning, nice day for fishing, isn't it? Oh, I thought it was going in then. Gordon Bennett. If you have just joined the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. And for the first time in FM26, I'm managing a ladies team, Portsmouth Ladies, and doing not too bad now after a bit of a shaky start. Not all for yourself. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, I just thought I'd put an extra live stream in to try and make up for the lost World Cup weeks. Right, well, we can be delighted about that. That's very nice indeed. So, which group are we in? Right, we're in Group E. We've got Brighton, Bristol City, Charlton, and us. Oh, we have a game to play though. Okay, fine. I've crushed chocolate cookies and some chocolate chips and caramel sauce. That sounds scrummy, that. My when I was married, my ex-wife used to like she used to do like a bowl of vanilla ice cream, and then she used to crush up pot Maltesers and stuff like that and put that in with it. That was bloody scrummy. The that I mean we've spoken about it before, but that McFlurry, the Biscoff McFlurry, that was scrummy. That were really nice. That, but they only did it on a special. It wasn't on the menu all the time. Smashing the team I'm managing. Very good. Excellent. Let's give this a save. Gilmore gets one over in Southampton. Wild in 3 to 6 days now. Shouldn't have played her in that game. That was a big mistake, that. I lost the plot a bit there. Okay, thanks for coming in, Emre. Thanks for your contributions tonight. And enjoy your ice cream. Everyone, it's January. Wolfsburg are 4th in the league, 23rd in the UCL, no transfer budget and need more players. Napoli have just approached me. They're 5th in the league and still in the UCL with a 78 million budget. Right, it's January. Wolfsburg are 4th in the league. It's a difficult one, that, Stuart, because I do like managing in Germany. But you've got no transfer budget, and I've never managed Napoli. First in the league and still in the UCL with a 78 million budget. I think I would. I think I would. There's a Cornetto McFlurry out that's quite nice. All right. You're very welcome, Emre. Very welcome. Thanks for all your contributions, mate. Oh, we're in what's it? We're in an international break. I'm not going to put any friendlies in, I don't think. We'll just play through it. And so what were the key findings then? We're performing much better than average. Attacking better than average. Defenders much better. Much better. I mean, you what Cornetta? Just I've gone health conscious. Let's hope it's fun. I think it will be. You know what? Napoli could be a good shout for me at some stage because I do fancy managing Napoli. Hiya, Cameron. How are you doing, mate? We just have to keep. We're in an international break, so it's a button clicking exercise at the moment. Portsmouth to play Moneyfields in the FA Cup draw. How are we doing financially? 66,000 over in the bank and 460 over wage budget and no transfer budget. New Scotland star speaks. Right, who's that then? Scotland central defender Jenna Ferguson. Nice. Oh, we've got a right. That's nice. Yeah, not bad, Cameron. Not bad at all. You thought about who to be on FM27 for your YouTube series? Oh, I have. No, I've not thought that far forward, mate. I haven't thought that far forward. I mean, it probably is going to be a journeyman save. Yeah, I know. It's a nice little. If we can get a few playing internationals, then that's quite a nice little caveat, isn't it? Got a few young prospects at Wolfsburg thinking of bringing over. That's the thing, though, isn't it, Stuart? You know, when you've brought a young kid through, and then what the big mistake I make is that I'm at a team and I'm thinking, right, this young kid here needs to give him a new contract because and that one there as well and that one need to give them all new contracts because otherwise they're going to go. And I do all of that and then I move club and then I can't afford them. That's the usual mistake I make. It's been a while been sorting out my life, so not being around. There's nothing like a good life sort out, is there, mate? Nothing like a good life sort out. Yeah, not bad at all. Yeah, the World Cup was from a YouTube channel. The World Cup wasn't great. I'm trying to catch up a little bit of take a bit of slack now, but yeah, it's not been bad. Not been bad at all. Lucy Johnson, 1 to 3 days. Leicester at home in 2 days. Very important game, this one. Very important. We need to see how we can play. Was that not... that was first game of the season, wasn't it, Leicester? Was it not? Yeah. No, second game of the season. That was the start that we had before I tweaked it. We got battered at Leicester 4-0. So now we're on a bit of a winning streak. Let's see if we can do a bit better. Oh, we're playing Leicester and Charlton again. My head of youth development left as well. Going to bring him over as... yeah, I mean, I think it makes it fun though, Stuart, doesn't it? Like a bit of a change. And then you have to start thinking about your staff. Do you want to bring them over, players? I like it. Finally bought my house. Divorce got finalised. Internet is now set up, so I'm here in my new office. Just been playing five-a-side with some lads from Andy's Man Club. Life is on the up. Oh God. Andy's Man Club. That's not Andy's Man Club. That's not Man v Fat, is it? Leicester, Charlton, Brighton. Tough run from now. It is, I know, yeah. But you know what? We're playing well at the moment, so let's not get, if I get beat by Leicester, I get beat by Leicester. It's, we're still growing as a team, aren't we? Shall we give it a save? I haven't saved it for ages. Yeah, this is where the wheels could come off a little bit, couldn't they, really? AMC is a mental health thing. Ah, right, okay. Now, I just know somebody who plays in a Man v Fat team. I think that's a bit of I think that's a little bit of a mental health thing as well. Although I mean, you can tell by the title what it's really for. But right, Woolley up top, Primer. Rouse has scored goals, 7.1. Right, Rouse can come back in the middle. Kinzer and Ross. Yep. Graham and Cone. We want Ferguson in there if she's available. Yep, Ferguson in there. And then Slater and Wilding. So Wilding is back fit again now. Right, bench-wise. Have I not got a goalkeeper on the bench? Yeah, I have. Nixon and Johnson. No. Right, let me just check that's all right in the out of possession. Ross and Wilding. Yeah. Right, let's give that a save. I tried Mandy Fat a few years ago. The lads weren't exactly supportive in my group. Right. This club is a mess. Bought a striker for 65. Played 15 games in 3 seasons. Yeah, but don't you think that's the fun element, Stuart? I think that's the fun element of, like you go in somewhere and it's a mess and then it's your job to sort it all out. I love that. Right, okay. This will tell us a lot, this one, because we've been scoring goals in recent games, so this game will tell us a lot. They're ex-Premier League, Leicester. They came down last season, so this will tell us a lot. So weirdly, we played Southampton in the big stadium. We're playing next to the top of the league, and we've gone back to the teeny tiny stadium. Right, how are we going to play here? Right, come on, girls, don't be daunted, because hopefully in a season or two we will be in the Premier League. So you're going to need to get used to playing teams like this. Go on, Wilding. Oh, that was nice. Double header. I think it's incredibly fun going to try and turn this career. Yeah, exactly, Stuart. I think it's a lot of fun. That's like that's why I like starting in like lower leagues, journeyman, because it's tough down there. And of course, the game makes it even tougher for you in that, the transfer system's rubbish. They won't let you sell players, and right. I mean, do I go positive here, or is that a bit of a oh, don't like that? Wow, what? I've never seen anybody do that in Football Manager before. Gordon Bennett. We are playing quite well here. I'm going to go positive, actually. I mean, I'm not going to shout at them because it's Leicester, so I don't think I'm going to shout at them. Four shots, one on target. Okay, Burns. She's going to go long, isn't she? No, the last thing you need to do against Leicester is go long. Yeah, it's coming straight back at us now. So Leicester's high press there worked as a treat for him, didn't it? Ball's in the back of the net. Absolute storming finish. That was your fault, Burns. You should not have gone long with that ball. You're told not to go long. The tactic is play short. That's the reason I never go long goalkeeper wise. Whoa, what's going on here? Oh, oh my God. She redeemed herself a little bit. I mean, I did say I wasn't going to shout at him. I am going to have to now because we're starting to look a little bit all over the place. Yeah, Leicester have stepped it up. 6 shots, 3 on target. They've really stepped it up, Leicester now. She's going to go long again. Yeah, you've gone long again. If you're going to go long, that's all right, but don't hoof it up the pitch because it will come back at us. Primer, is she going to put it in? She normally does. She normally does, but the keeper's made a terrific save there. Gordon Bennett. Their keeper's doing the same thing. Oh, it's half time anyway. Right, you're not going to get too much of this, ladies, because I'm not that kind of manager. You know, normally I'll be on you like a ton of bricks, but this once I'm going to encourage. But don't expect too much of that, because if we're going to get promoted, we need to start thinking, okay, we can beat Leicester and Bristol. Leicester with a throw. Oh. The board are ambitious as well. They are also close to signing a centre back when we don't need one. Need of wingers on my first match. So excited for this save now. See there, Stuart, look. Okay, we're losing 2-0 now. So it looks like we are a good team, but we're not a very good team. We're not an excellent team, because Leicester, I mean, they're ex-Premier League, so I mean, they'll have been used to playing the Arsenals, Manchester Cities and Chelseas last season. You see, Polly doesn't miss those, does she? Well, this brings the winning run to an end, doesn't it? So the top two clubs then we can't beat. This is the second time Leicester have beaten us, and Bristol have beaten us twice as well. Oh, look at that! Who's this goalkeeper? Lifting. Very, very good. That last team is too good for WSL2. Yeah, I mean, they got relegated last season, so. But we can't beat Bristol City either, and I am having a bit of a dilemma. Right, let's bring Bull for Wild in. Mustaki for Slater. Right, let me just check that that's okay. Gilmore, yeah. Rouse. Was going to play with wingers as so they've got about 7 strikers, so going to have to play 2 up front for now. Yeah, their keeper's woman of the match. That's the 3rd top class save that she's made. And it's not like we've not gone forward and not had a go. We have had a go, but that keeper is she's keeping him in the game. Out wide here, out wide here. You've got people making runs here and you're not seeing them. At last. Bit late. Hit it. Yes. Come on. Anyone has an online save going on? I don't know, Temmie T. No idea. Right, okay. Got Rutherford on the bench, haven't I? Now let's take Kins off. We'll drop Rouse in there. And let's bring Owen on for Woolley. Play 3 attacking mids. Do that. And we'll do... Right, because I've used that before and that's been... has been quite successful. Just swap those two over. Right, let's have a look. So Rouse there, Gilmore there. Possession, Owen there. Is it a long way to run? Not really. Primer. We probably want to swap those over though, don't we? So let's do that. Primer, Owen. Rutherford, Polly, Gilmore, Rouse. Right, okay. That's all 5 changes. Let's see whether we can nick an equaliser. This team still has Lukaku and McTominay. No, that one goal that they gave us was just a consolation. Okay, well, you know, a 2-1 loss against the team that was in the Premier League last season is... but I'm going to be angry about that. I'm going to start cracking the whip a little bit because we need to start stepping up a little bit. You're joking. So Fox is in, unconvincing win, but they still won, didn't they? So that's dropped us back to 4th now. Right, Primer shines. Okay, who's next? A League Cup against Brighton. No, we're going to get beaten that one then, aren't we, as well? Oh no, it's Charlton. Charlton are next. If anybody just joined the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I'm managing the Portsmouth Ladies team. I'm not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. First season, last season, we were with relegation certainties last season. We did start off really badly, but finished fifth. So this is the second season now with more of my players. And we're doing okay at the moment. We're struggling to beat the top teams, but that's fairly understandable. We will beat Leicester and Bristol City one day. We'll definitely beat them because this team is going to get better. Anybody in the live stream who's not subscribed to my channel, at kickoff tonight, I was 2 subscribers off 1,700. I mean, the big target is 2,000, but if you would like to give the channel a subscription, then it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, by the way. I very rarely say that, but apparently that's quite a big thing. A lot of YouTubers do say that. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. Just click the button and hit the notification bell as well, because I do have other saves going up Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I am managing Lulatano over in Portugal, and that's quite an interesting save. It's quite a fun save as well, in that I can only play with Brazilian players, so that's quite fun. Right, so it's Charlton next, who are 7th. So we drew, didn't we, with these at home? I think it's first game of the season, if I remember rightly. Right, let's bring Rutherford back in midfield. And we'll bring Cone in. Let's do a little bit of rotation here. I need another DM. I need another DM. I wonder if I can sign a DM on... oh, Ross is ineligible as well. That's not ideal. Right, okay, in that case then... Graham is going to have to play there. And I'll have to bring... Who can we bring in? Let's bring Lovett in. I wonder if I can pick up a DM for no money. Right, I think we're good to go there. Let's see if we can do Charlton. Tidy little ground, that. Nobody's in it, mind you, but tidy little ground. Right, come on, girls. Let's just pick it up a little bit now. After that Leicester game. Oh, Tia Primus just scored, and Liam has subscribed twice. Get in! Just subbed on my phone. And Mighty didn't realise I was logged into different accounts on both. Enjoy the 2 new subs. Brilliant. Oh, I love that, Liam. That's a belter. Absolutely love it. And you just came out with that cracker just as Tia Primer stuck the ball in the back of the net. So we are winning 1-0. Brought in an Italian midfielder tools and now bringing him back to Italy. I always struggle with stuff like that because, I mean, I said this like an hour and a half ago. An hour and a half ago that, when you sign a player in, it's been disallowed in Football Manager, and they make you pay like humongous wages, don't they? And then if you go to another club, and then you can't afford them because the wages are too bloody high, or the buyout clause is too much. It's 1-1. Right, let's go positive. Come on, it's happy sub to any FM creator player. I've played FM for years and years. Appreciate and love anyone who loves it the same amount as me. Yeah, we've already had that discussion tonight, Liam, about how passionate I am about football and Football Manager. My passion overspills though into rage that they're not getting the game right, and I so want them to get this game right. And it really bugs me. Go on, Polly. Go on, left-footed. Oh! Come on! Polly, absolutely beautiful goal. Let's have a look at that one again. That was beautiful, that. Ball over the top. She does this with the outside of her boot, doesn't she? Right-footed. Oh, look at that. She just lifts it. She lifts that over the keeper. She's a very good player. Very, very good player. You know what? I know it's early doors, but I'm going to drop into my second tactic here. Prim at Rutherford. Let's just have a quick look. No, Rutherford. Graham Kinzer. Colin. Yeah, okay. Right, we're going into I know it's early doors, but I just don't want us to concede again. Polly's on fire tonight, I know. Get it in. We scored again, have we? 3-1. Nice. Okay. I mean, so I've gone into the counter-attacking cautious now. Let's just see if we can hold on to this. Crossbar. Nice. Sadly agree they didn't get 26 right. I'm still playing 24 after refunding 26 after 2 weeks from release. It's a lot better now, Liam. It's a lot better, but we're having discussions here about the console version, and I've been playing my other save today, and the frustration of not being allowed to have specific staff members. If they just gave us one attacking coach, one defending coach, one goalkeeping coach, and one fitness coach, that would be that would be 100% better than what we've got. Go on, Polly, you're on fire, girl. Look at this. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I am so passionate about football, and I'm so passionate about this game that Polly, what did you do there? I just want it to be 100% perfect. I really do. It's the only computer game I can play all day and not get bored. In fact, sometimes I have to drag myself off it because I'm like, come on, you played too much of this now. I have to eat some food and sleep. Oh, lucky Polly. Unlucky. She's bloody on fire. Right, going to be pleased. 3-1 up. And we are playing conservatively now, so we're just going to the second half now. So I feel like we need another full transfer window with a bit of money to spend, and we can strengthen in some key areas. and then we might be then beating Bristol City and Leicester and whoever else is at the top there. I think one more transfer window might do it. I think Wooly's played okay next to Polly, but I'm just thinking if we had a really good strike partnership for her. Go on, Primer. Oh, that's in. Oh, that was a lovely cross. You could see that going in then, couldn't you? As the ball was kicked, you're like, yeah, that's in that. She takes that really nicely, Primer. And what a ball. Boom, get in. Beautiful. My biggest thing is that I couldn't get immersed into a save like I could in FM24. I don't know what it was, but I tried so hard. Just couldn't let go of, yeah. I mean, but you see, that's the thing, isn't it? You know, FM24 was the best football manager up to date that they'd made. And then, of course, going on the brand new engine, this is the first game of a brand new game. The first game of a brand new era. So it is what it is, isn't it? Been quite a nice stream this week. Yeah, and we're actually doing okay here. Now I've tweaked a little bit. We're doing okay. Polly is actually injured. Just a minute. I need to get Polly off the pitch. I hope that's not bad. I do hope that's not bad. Right, okay. What can we do here? Rouse can come on for Polly. Stick Rouse in midfield. Owen. Wooly up front. Both fullbacks. Mustarky. And 75 minutes, right? And we'll put Gilmore on. Let me just check that. Gilmore, Kinzer, Rouse needs to drop in there. Rouse needs to drop in there. That's it. Thank you. Rutherford, right? Okay. I doubt there are tycoon takeovers in the Women's League in FM, but here's hoping. You never know. You never know, do you? Portsmouth are ripe for it, aren't they? If I can get them in the Premier League, surely tycoon takeover. I mean, that would be very, very nice. Immersion is the most important thing. It is, and that's why the staffing. I was trying to find the word in my head when I was talking about the staffing, and immersion is that thing. You know, it's if the staffing, and I mean, there are a few other things obviously that need changing, but the staffing, I just don't feel immersed in the staffing at all. And it's such a big part of any football club. If you don't get the right staffing, then your training's going to be crap. Your medical centre's going to be crap. And it stands to reason. I just don't know why. The staffing on Football Manager console version looks like a child's game. It really does. And I'm really hoping FM27 gives us at least expand it a bit so you can. That immersion is just not there in it at all. Right, 4-1 win there against Charlton. Very nice. So we're delighted about that one. Right, let's give that a save. Right, I just want to have a quick look. Really? Have I done that right? There's only two DMs listed for loan. Okay. 6 of the 12th. Right, let's clear that off then. Let's do it another way then. DM. Let's do expired contracts. I feel like 26 is very one-dimensional, if that makes sense. At least that's what I felt when I played it on release. Yeah, I kind of know what you mean, Liam. I'm super immersed with Napoli, sixth in the league, should be better, and their manager left them for Villarreal. Just left a broken team. Yeah, but it's fun, isn't it, Stuart? It's interesting. Yeah, it's a shame, Liam. It's a great shame. I'm in my first game right now, and I don't even have an assistant manager. Just felt like a chore. It is a shame that. What do we normally have this set on? Why is there no players coming up here? Is this a quirk of the women's? Because I'm only asking for UK and Irish expiring in 1 month. What's going on there? I'm not getting anybody. The Neapolitans as well, naming their stadium after Maradona. Yeah, you've piqued my interest there, Stuart. I think in FM27 at some stage I might do a Napoli save. Roland Swayze will definitely not be pre-ordering. No, I don't think a lot of people will be pre-ordering it. But I mean, FM26 now is a lot better. A lot better. But the console version does leave a lot to be desired. Hmm. Okay, we're in the League Cup again. We're playing Brighton. This is probably going to be another hammering, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, you've got a point there. Just see if anything comes up on that. I can see you're excited, Stuart. I can see you're excited. If anybody has joined the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. And I am managing a ladies team for the first time, and it's Portsmouth Ladies. And just looking at it here, I have got a job offer coming in. Wolves offered you a 2-year contract on 440 a week. So I've got a job offer there. But I'm not interested because that's not what I want to do. So I will be rejecting that. Would have been quite interesting though, I suppose, to have gone to Wolves. But I did say I wasn't going to move. So let's not start rocking the boat. If there is anybody in the live stream who's not subscribed, but kick off, I was 2 subscribers short of 1,700. Although Liam came in and subscribed twice, so hopefully I should have 1,700 by now. But yeah, subscribing to my channel really helps. I'm aiming for 2,000. That's the next big target, 2,000 subs. And it does help the channel immensely. Right, what are we doing here? Can't talk and oh, I can't click on them, can I? Arsenal's 11-game unbeaten run ends. Right, okay. I just think we keep playing the let's drop Graham back there. And Ross can come back in midfield. And we'll bring Mustaki can come in there. Bull can come in there. And we'll bring Rouse in midfield. So how's Wooly doing up there? She scored 4 goals, 2 assists, 7.06. So she's actually doing okay. 25 years old. Right, okay. And Whitefoot is... She's only 2-star, isn't she? Right, let's have a look at the bench. Ingram, Nixon, Johnson. Cone needs to go on there. Bring her on instead of... Right, let's see whether we can... let's see whether we can get a win against Brighton. I'm guessing probably not, because they're a Premier League team. Liam, is this a journeyman? A 1 club save? It's just so both of my saves at the moment, Portsmouth Ladies and Lulatano, they're both really stopgaps until FM27 comes out. They're not going to be journeymans. I just thought, let's have a little bit of a different idea. I've done women's saving this one, Lulatano on my other save, only Brazilian players. It's just a bit of fun, really. And they won't be the last ones I play before FM27 comes out. I will be doing something different in the live stream, but I just wanted to give a women's team a go. So not interested in taking anybody else over. I just want to see how Portsmouth do. I mean, I've not been sacked, so that's a bonus. Right, I'm guessing they're going to knock the ball about like the Barcelona here. So basically, their keepers hoof the ball out, which I tell my keeper not to do, and it has come straight back at them. Oh, that's a nice take from Primer. What a beautiful take. We are scoring some nice goals, you know. Let's look at that one again. That was really nice. So Mustaki plays it inside. Polly. Oh, little blind ball there. Primer takes it really nice. It looked like Polly didn't even look then. She just squirted that ball around the corner. That was very, very nice indeed. I mean, there is a temptation to go into the counter-attack cautious mentality already now we've got that goal. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to drop into that. We're ahead. We're ahead. Trying to buy a player whose transfer value is 26 million, bid for 35, turned down. Don't know how ridiculous I know. Beautiful football. Can we see an upset? The narrow formation is paying dividends. Yeah, it's just doing something a bit different, Stuart, you know. I mean, I could go 4-2-3-1 gegenpress every game and every save, but, you know, for my own sanity, I like to do something a little bit different. Well, they're knocking the ball about here. I don't like this. Kicker. Good head. Whoa, crossbar. Whoa. Go on, Wooly. No. Dive in. Okay, we've survived that one. Okay, it's all Brighton now. Over the top, survived another one. Come on, girls, we need to get the ball and get your foot on the ball and just play, slow it down. No, it's see, Brighton have got the ball again here. Mind you, suppose they will do. We're playing this like soaking up the pressure and oh, they've given the ball to Primer. Go on. Oh, she's turned her. Oh, they're the post. Oh no. Could have been 2-0 that. Ah. I used to play footy doing game where it's now trying to move away and create my own tactics, adapting to the players. Yeah, it's a bit more interesting, Stuart, isn't it? It's a little bit more interesting. And plus, as well, you know, when you do a 4-2-3-1 gegenpress, you know, everybody like says, "Oh yeah, it's Polly, come on." Everybody says, "Oh yeah, it's overpowered. 4-2-3-1 gegenpress, overpowered." And as soon as somebody says that, I'm like, "Oh, is it really?" Because I don't go in for stuff. I don't look at stuff like that. We're winning 2-0 here. I've started using data and my players' attributes, weakness, strengths for my tactics. So much better. Yeah, I did do that, Liam. Was it my Lulitano save? We were having a bit of a bad run, so I did the the game data thing. I did that, and oh, look at this for defending. And it said that we weren't. Our shooting was terrible. So I basically I went 4-2-2-2, and I had four players up top and try and get as many people in the penalty area as possible, and it seemed to work. So the data did work for me in that. I don't normally do a lot on data. I'm not big on data, but sometimes when things are going wrong, you have to start thinking outside the box a little bit. Fran Kirby, I'm going to take this now. Bump. My God, what happened there? Oh, my keeper! What, my keeper? What a save from my keeper! Oh, round of applause for that. What a save that was. If she's not on a 10, something's wrong. 7.3, you're having a laugh. Oh my word, that was absolutely... What a stunning performance from my keeper there. Go on. That's a shame. That's right. Oh yeah, to expand. Yeah, little things like if my wing back has good crossing, good dribbler. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, play to your team's strengths. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. No, you're definitely right, Stuart. I mean, she was a bit wobbly when she first came in, but I mean, she has conceded now. But to be honest, the amount of shots that they're having here, they are going to score, aren't they? But my word, that that is one of the best saves I've ever seen in Football Manager. That over to her left, tipping it over, and she's nowhere near 6 foot. No, steady. Come on, we starting to panic a bit here, girls. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. Don't panic. Right, Burns, what are you doing? You know you don't need to go long there. No, you don't need to go long. Come on, girls. This is a really important game. This is a Premier League team. You have to do everything right. Nice. Good ball. Here we go. In the middle. In the middle. In the middle. No. Oh, no. No. Oh, jeez. If you'd have passed it where I said, that wouldn't have happened. Oh, what a shame. I feel really sorry for my keeper there. What a shame. Right, let's oh, I'm gutted for that keeper. I'm absolutely gutted for that keeper. What a first half performance she put on. Absolutely gutted. Nope. Try again. Oh! Come on, you're going to have to work really hard now. You're going to have to work really, really hard. One more change. Let's bring Wild in on there. Let's have a look at these now. Probably Whitefoot. Owen. Graham. No, Cole needs to be centre back. That's how it should be. Cole needs to be centre back, and Graham and Ross in there. No, we need to go attacking. Hi Jay, all right, mate. Yeah, well, you make these decisions, don't you, Liam? Yeah. Player called that's such a funny name and unique player. From right back to right wing. Yeah, not too bad, Jay. How are you doing? And what might make it back in time for the end of the live stream on Friday, watching the new Spider-Man. All right. Premier League quality. Yeah, exactly, Stuart. Yeah. Just coming here. How are you doing in the league? Yeah, not too bad at all, Jay. Not too bad. Portsmouth Ladies. It could have been an absolute disaster. I could have got the sack, but turned it round a little bit, and yeah. I mean, yeah, Brighton there have shown their Premier League quality, haven't they? And they've they've just took the foot off the gas and battered us. So I'm going to be angry. I'm sorry, girls. I'm very, very sorry. I don't want to be. Particularly, I feel so sorry for my keeper. She was outstanding in the first half. Outstanding. But we have to step up. We have to step up. And if you're not going to step up, Jess Woolley, I'm looking at you, 6.1. And Chloe Mustaki, I'm looking at you, 6.1. If you're not going to step up, then there's the door. Because come the summer transfer window, I will be bringing better players in. So you're playing for your positions here. Not good enough. Not good enough at all. Right, let's give that a save. Okay, so I think this might be the last game of the evening. Let's have a look. So who we're playing next. We can cheer ourselves up. We've got Moneyfields in the Women's FA Cup third round. It is away from home. We're playing on a playing fields or something, will we? The spectator will have to stand behind a paper barrier. Yeah, I know, Daniel. I know. I've used the loan market a lot. Not a huge amount. No, not a huge amount. I've got Mia Ross and Erin Lovett, who's not played at all. She was only a backup player. Mia Ross is a very good player, though. She's played a lot. How's that recruitment thing working out? Are we DMs? What's she? Balanced personality. Can we please, when we go into the transfer market, can we please have some fairly determined players, devoted, driven, professional? Can we please have some? Because this balanced personality, I don't like it. And every player that gets offered to me has a balanced personality. And I'm fed up with it. She's quick. Not very good at tackling. Would be a superb signing. Getting a B plus. Close to full potential. Good WSL player. Don't like playing in big matches and strength is a problem. Okay. 24 in progress. Right, we need the ones who don't cost us any money because we can't afford anybody else. Exactly, we need hungry players that are willing to fight. That's what we need. That is what we need. Okay, we've got Ava Homer, 18. He's resolute, by the way. Let's stick her on the shortlist. Ava Homer. We've got a 20-year-old here, Leah Benara, who actually is a good playmaker. She's balanced personality. 5'6". Lowry James Evans, 5'4". She's only 18, can mark and tackle, very determined, driven, very brave. She's got a great work rate. Did you also do a men's Portsmouth save? I'm sure I remember you doing a save. Yeah, I did actually, Jay. Yeah, well remembered. I did do a Portsmouth men's save, yeah. Hot prospect at Aberystwyth would be a superb signing. Has work to do on improving her passing, but she's only 18. Potentially WSL2 standard. Lowrick James Evans. I know, Daniel. It's this balanced personality it's a nightmare. I mean, virtually every Brazilian defender I've gone for in the Lulitano save has got a balanced mentality. Uh, okay, thanks for coming in, mate, Daniel. The football, I find that a good personality is a luxury, especially on FM console, where bad personality traits don't come up as much. Right. If you have just joined the live stream, we are coming to the end of the live stream now, but we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I am managing Portsmouth Ladies. Anybody who's not subscribed at kickoff, I was 2 subscribers short of 1,700. The next big target is 2,000, but any subscribers are greatly welcomed around here, and it helps the channel no end. I like the look of this kid, you know. At 18, I mean, she's not going to start, but she can come on and sit in there, can't she? Hot prospect. She's not going to cost a lot, is she? 130 quid a week. Okay, thanks, Stevie. Yeah, I'll see you on Friday. Thanks for coming in again, Stevie. You're not going to miss too much. I'm just going to play this last game now. What have we gone in set pieces for? What's that all about? Right, okay, 13th of December. Yeah, I think we probably are going to have to give the squad a bit of a rest, aren't we? So this will be the last game of the evening now. Third round of the FA Cup though, so quite exciting. Give the players 2 days rest. Give it a save. Right, let's move into this. What's your streaming schedule? It's usually always Monday and Friday at 7:30, Liam. But I am trying to get an extra one in because I stopped streaming when the World Cup was on, and that's put me really behind. So I am trying to get an extra one in midweek, but it's always Monday and Friday. And with 2 of them being starting youngsters, this is what I love about if I'm trying to scrape results with a broken squad. How much money do you think you can get for Savinho? I've seen the Spurs want to sign him. I don't know, Jay. I think City are wanting 60 mil for him. Whether Spurs will want to pay that or not is not total different matter, isn't it? Oh, we've been knocked out of the League Cup again. We always get knocked out with one game to play. Hit the bell. Exactly, Liam. Yeah, so Liam's made a good point there. If you are in the live stream, as well as subscribing, hit the notification bell, because apart from the live streams that go out, I do have another save with a Portuguese team called Lulitano, and those are standalone videos, go out Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And quite an interesting, fun save, that one, because although it's a Portuguese team, I've added the added thing I can only play with Brazilian players, which you might think is quite easy, but it's not, because the Brazilian season is out of step with Portugal's. So I've signed 3 players and they can't play till January. So it's quite fun, quite interesting. Portsmouth youth intake. What have we got? Rubbish. Lacks in quality. See what the director of football thinks about it. My bogey in FM is the cups. I can never win a cup with Man City. I would get knocked out by Plymouth. Isn't it weird, Stuart? Same with me with Champions League. I'm hopeless in the Champions League. I work from home full time, so I'll be starting that series from episode 1 tomorrow. Right, okay. Good for you, Liam. You can't beat working from home, can you? Okay, so we've got this Lowry James Evans. She's coming in on the first. So that's just a little bit of cover there. I mean, she's 18, so I mean, will she progress to being a 4.5, 5-star player? I don't know. But she has got some quite decent stats to get her going. She'll sit on the bench and she can come on to cover as and when. Okay. Primer. So Primer playing there. I mean, she does play better as a channel midfielder, doesn't she? Let's do her as a channel midfielder then in that case. Rouse will bring Rutherford on for. Where are we now? I want Wilding on. Slater. And I think we'll bring Cone on for a game. Yep, I think that works, doesn't it? Yeah, that'll be quite nice, because I've got 2 good DMs in there, Kinzer and Ross. But if the young kid sits on the bench, and then at least I don't have to play centre backs there. I could even go and sign the other one, because I think she's a hot prospect. I don't think she'll cost a lot of money in wages. So I could go and sign her as well. Right, okay, let's give that a save. So last game of the evening, FA Cup 3rd round, all the excitement of the cup. I was thinking of doing an athletic club where I can only sign Bass players, and that would make it harder to see how I do. Yeah, that's quite a standard save, that one, isn't it, Jay? Yeah, quite a standard save. Right, let's go in here now. If you have just joined the live stream, I am playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I'm managing for the first time in FM26, managing a ladies team. It is oh, look at the ground. It is Portsmouth Ladies, and I tell you what, there's a good crowd in. They're getting better crowds than we do. If I could ask anybody who was not subscribed to subscribe to my channel, um, I am aiming for 2,000 subscribers, and hopefully I can hit that before FM27 comes out. It would be very nice. I will hopefully be playing FM27 on release day. I will be live streaming because FM26, even the car crash that it was, I got some good numbers in that night. So I will be doing a live stream that night. This is a bit of a fancy kit, isn't it? There we go. Polly. She's scoring a few goals for us, isn't she, Polly? If I can get her a decent partner, we could be onto something. FM27 live stream on release will be fun. It will. Yeah. I really enjoyed 20, even though the game wasn't great. It was a great night, that, because we got a lot of people in. There were thousands, weren't there, that night? My ticker here, we're just going up. It was like 2,000, and it was just great. But there will be a lot of interest in FM27. People will want to know how good it is, what the changes have been. I'm good at getting to cup final, but then when I play in the final, for some reason, no matter how I'm playing, I can't get the ball every. He's just having the ball. Yeah, yeah, I know. I mean, we've all been there, Jay. We've all been there. It's it's like playoffs. I try to avoid playoffs like the plague because I'm not sure I've ever won too many playoffs. Same with the Champions League. I don't think I've won the Champions League that often. I mean, some people can do it, like, I don't know, 10 times an edition of Football Manager. Yeah, I'm lucky if I could do it once. Right, we're taking these to the cleaners. We're doing to them what Brighton, Leicester, and Bristol City have done to us. So it's a fair exchange, that, isn't it? Really, we're obviously a much better team than this. The problem is in the FA Cup, usually, whoever I'm managing, I get a nice easy team in the first round, and then in the next round, I'll get Manchester City or Chelsea or Bayern Munich or whoever. I always get a difficult. It'll happen in this one. The next round, I will get Manchester City or Chelsea or Bristol City probably. That running there off the ball, beautiful running. Brought a few fans with us. I'm impressed with their home fans. They've come out in the numbers, haven't they? Mind you, suppose it's a big deal for them, isn't it? Really, third round of the FA Cup, playing the mighty Portsmouth Ladies. Oh, it was worth a try, Wooly. Worth a try. I'm good at getting to the UCL final and not winning it. Oh my God. Women's Football Champions League with Portsmouth is happening, mate, in the future. Yeah, I mean, I've not even thought that far forward, Jay. I mean, I can't honestly see us doing that well in the Premier League, let alone get into the Champions League. But you never know. You never know. When I was in the Championship with Bristol City, got at Man City away, third round FA Cup, just played a backup team, no chance of winning. Did you win though, Stuart? Or did you just, as per usual, get beat? I have. I mean, I know people do it, but whatever team I've managed, I've had very few giant killings. Very few. Is it already Champions League women, or do they have a Europa League? That's a bloody good question, that Jay. You lost 5-0. Yeah, I mean, it happens, doesn't it? It happens. I mean, Erling Haaland is just a pain in the arse in Football Manager. He's just a complete pain in the arse. Even when he gets older, if you're doing a journeyman save and you carry it through, he's a complete pain in the arse, Erling Haaland. You can always guarantee he'll bag a couple of goals or a hat trick or something. If you have joined the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I am managing Portsmouth Ladies and doing not too bad. If you've not subscribed, if you've just come in and not subscribed, it would help my channel greatly if you could. I am aiming for 2,000 subscribers now, and that's the next big target. Well, I suppose the next big one will be 1,800, but 2,000's got a nice ring to it, hasn't it, really? Long way to go, though. Get in. Yeah, you see, we're doing to what they call Monmouthshire or something. We're doing to them what Leicester, Bristol City, and Brighton did to us. Our best giant killing was last season. With Wolfsburg beat Bayern Munich 5-1 at home. Bloody hell. In the Cups, all the top tier teams play their best sides, even if it's against teams with no chance. Yeah, Football Manager is a very strange animal, isn't it? Very strange animal. So 2 for Primer, 1 for Polly, 1 for Wooly. So, oh, beat Manchester United at Old Trafford on penalties in the FA Cup third round after parking the bus and getting a 0-0. I was Southport, Enterprise National. We made about 1.5 million from the match. Bloody hell, Mike, you don't half get some bloody results, you. Gordon Bennett. So you park the bus and you let United come on to you at Old Trafford and got a 0-0 out of it and won on penalties. I can only dream of results like that. Never happens. I am wondering whether to go and sign that other young defensive midfield player who looked okay, just to give me a few options. Because in the cup and stuff like that, I could play him in there, couldn't I? And it gives Ross and Kinsey a bit of a rest. Ooh, post. Have another go. Oh, come on, girls. What we doing? You need to look behind you. Talk about wide open spaces. Mike the mastermind. He is. Mike is the mastermind. He's won. I think he's won more Champions League in FM26 than I've won all the time I've been playing Football Manager ever. Aren't they sickening, some people? Don't kick her there. Keeper save that. You see, this is what happens, isn't it? This is Football Manager's way of portraying that a team is not very good. So when we play the top teams, that's what happens to us. We'll shoot from point blank range and it'll hit the keeper's fingernails and bounce away. You just can't get the ball in the back of the net. And that's what Monmouthshire or whatever they're called. That's the problem they're having now. They're having a few chances, but nothing's going in. By part of the bus, I mean everyone was pressing like crazy, but only after the ball went past midfield. United were flabbergasted, and I kicked the heck out of them. I've never won the Champions League, right? Okay, then. I'm very good at Europa League. Yeah, I've won the Europa League a few times, but Champions League does evade me. Definitely. Keeper. Ooh, that was a bit theatrical, Burns. Well, let's just get this attack over. I'll make a few changes, I think. I might just drop into the cautious tactic. We don't need to bust a gut now. And it's chucking it down. Nice ball. That's got to be in, hasn't it? Oh, what a shame. Right, okay, let's just drop into the second tactic. And Owen can come on there. See, I've got this problem again now with DM. Although Graham can come on there, can't she? Don't suppose she's levelling up anywhere. That no, she's still on the half a star. Rubbish. Slater can do that. And Rouse can come in midfield. We'll take Polly off. She's on a yellow and she plays a lot of football, doesn't she? What's that for? 69 minutes. Right, that'll do. We'll just make the 4 changes just in case we get an injury. I won the league with Rangers. I thought that was a pretty good achievement, finishing above Celtic. I won by 2 points, right? How many years of FM since FM21? I must have won the Champions League 20 times, but never the Europa or Conference League. It's weird. So you must have a way of playing, Mike, that does that, you know. I mean, I think I'm quite good at getting teams. I mean, I've done it with Lulatano. I got them out of the 4th into the 3rd and then into the 2nd. I think I'm quite good at getting teams through leagues. But then when it comes to the really big games like Champions Leagues and stuff, it must just be the different ways that we play the game. It's got to be, hasn't it? Oh, they've got 2 players on 5.9. Okay, well, we are delighted about that, girls, because that was very, very good. And look at this. They're not tired at all. That's weird, isn't it? Not had to work hard for that, even though we did win 5-0. So, undoubtedly, we're going to get Manchester City or Chelsea in the next round. I always seem to sneak in the qualifying spot somehow. Hardly ever qualify for the Europa or Conference Leagues. Right. So that sign has been confirmed. 1.5, 4.5. Right, okay. I think I might go in for this other one, you know. Not in there. In there. DM. Yeah, we can't do any of those, can we? Because she's going to cost a lot of money in wages. So was that other girl? It was her, wasn't it? Was it? balanced. Ava Homer, resolute. I quite like the look of her. 18 years old. I mean, seeing as our youth intake is poor, I may as well sign my own then. Right, when's the next game now? So we play on the 24th of January against Southampton. We've got Southampton and Sunderland coming up. Southampton are 6th. So where are we in the league now? Oh, we've got to play that stupid League Cup thing. We're out of it. We've got knocked out. Do we have to play that game? That's on the 16th. I mean, I probably will put the... You know what? I'll rotate fully for that game, I think. So let's give that a save there. And, well, I think we'll call it a night. Chelsea should absolutely sign James Milner. That's a good shout, that, Mike. Good shout. Oh, I've missed a few here. Stuart, for me, just depends if I put all my eggs in one basket. For Europa League, I know I can win it. It's easier, but these focus on the league first. Yeah, I mean, like I say, Stuart, there's so many different ways of playing it. We all play it differently, don't we? What do you think of Chelsea signing Danny Welbeck and Jordan Henderson? That one word, Jay, weird. Very weird. That's 2 words. I think it's very smart. Chelsea should absolutely sign James Milner. cracking comment that. Right, okay. Just make sure I've saved that. So Wednesday night, yeah. Well, we'll be back on Friday now, 7:30, and we'll do it all again. And let's see if we can get a decent finish for Portsmouth. I don't think we're Premier League ready because we can't beat the teams at the top of our league. So maybe another season in this league, and let's get a transfer window in, and let's try and make this team a bit better, and then go for it next season, not this season. But we're doing all right. We're doing all right. I mean, players like Tia Primer, very, very good player. Very good player. I mean, we've got some cracking players. You know, Polly up front scoring goals for fun. It's great. If I can get her a strike partner and they can work together really well, then yeah, okay, Stuart. Right, I am going to close the stream down now. If you're in the stream and you've not subscribed, if you could subscribe to my channel, I'd be very grateful. Aiming for the big 2,000, and let's hope I can get there sooner rather than later. So yeah, we'll see you again on Friday night. Thanks to everybody who's come in. Thanks to everybody who's contributed tonight and kept me company for 3¼ hours again. I didn't intend to do that long tonight, but anyway, I've done it now. So, and I shall see you all hopefully on Friday evening about 7:30. So once again, thanks very much.